I had this cynical student who asked me once, "Dr. Perry, do you think you're going to change the world?" And I said, "No. I'm going to make the people that are going to change the world."
In the wild and rugged backcountry of southwestern New Mexico, there's an extraordinary conservation field school run by Dr. Travis Perry. Dr. Perry is a professor of biology and has taught field courses in Costa Rica, Ecuador, the Galapagos Islands, and South Africa.
Different drugs.
Dr. Perry is the founder of the Wild Semester, an immersive program for young biologists in training.
Since 1997, I've had the privilege of teaching generations of students the complexities of ecology, the practice of conservation, and the skills necessary to conduct research in the field. I've taught them backcountry ethics and wilderness skills that turn a fear of the wild into a love of the wild, that turn timidity into self-confidence and self-reliance. Critical questions of mountain lion management have become my research focus. These apex predators have far-reaching impacts on the ecosystem, and as such, they perfectly illustrate to my students the connectivity of the natural world. These big cats also capture their imagination and present a special personal challenge to the budding scientist.
Basically, this calls for 1 cc of ketamine.
Nothing has the same impact as experiential education.
So this is a female bear.
The classroom is not the place to try to teach students an appreciation for the awesome splendor of nature or the perfect symmetry of a mountain lion. In order to do that, you have to bring the student to the wild. And Hermosa, on the edge of the Aldo Leopold Wilderness in the Gila National Forest of New Mexico, is the place to do this. Hermosa sits at the doorstep of 760,000 acres of designated wilderness with astonishing biodiversity. Almost all the species are present here that were present when Coronado first explored the region. I want to expand the research and teaching opportunities I've had in this incredible place well beyond my own institutionally limited programs. I want to make these opportunities available to others, especially those in underrepresented groups in the biological sciences. As a conservationist and educator, I want the impact of what I do to ripple outwards, well beyond the scope of what I can do as an individual. A generous landowner with a strong conservation ethic has given me the opportunity to create a Center for Conservation Education and Research here at Hermosa. To realize this dream, I've created a nonprofit organization called Natural Curiosity with a young, diverse, and talented board of directors with expertise in scientific research, human dimensions, effective conservation, and environmental education.
I'm Dr. Keenan Adams, and I'm one of those students that is changing the world. I met Dr. Perry over 20 years ago when I was a student that got into Furman because of my football scholarship. I had no business being there, but he helped me get caught up with my cohorts academically. I've been a federal land manager and scientist for the past 15 years for the federal government. I was also that student that was scared of being outside, didn't have any outdoor skills. He trained me, and now I'm an avid Western backcountry hunter and angler. I'm honored to serve on his board, to pay it forward, and to ensure that this same experiential learning can occur at Hermosa. I welcome you to join us. Thank you.
11 years ago, I took my first undergraduate course from Dr. Perry and then followed him and Megan through 2 years of Puma research and an immersive Wild Semester program. Those experiences were foundational for me. They shaped me as a biologist in training and gave me the tools I needed years before they were required in graduate school. The lessons about stewardship of the natural world delivered in context at the Hermosa property in the Aldo Leopold Wilderness were the spark that I needed to see that my future lay in land preservation, in protecting special places for future generations. And as I work as a conservation director at a land trust now, I know that providing meaningful experiences in those special places is how we inspire people to care. The board members at Natural Curiosity share a vision that other young minds will have the opportunity and the exposure that was so life-changing for us. And your support will allow us to teach, equip, and inspire countless others along their paths.
Natural Curiosity is dedicated to acting on Baba's famous quote, that in the end, we will conserve what we love love what we understand, and we will understand what we are taught. Hermosa is the idyllic location to educate and inspire the next generation of conservation leaders. Won't you partner with us to help build a generation that understands?
Natural Curiosity currently needs $1.5 million for the purchase and renovation of the Hermosa property, and are hoping to partner with conservation-minded donors. Once the property is secured, Natural Curiosity will generate revenue from their unique experiential education programs. Please visit natural-curiosity.org to learn more and donate.